How are you liking MGS2? I'm loving it. It's been really fun. Man, this music is so hype. I've been like talking over it, but it's really fun. I'm trying to like still not look at it because I think some of these are like spoilers, like this moment. Not the reply. Lawrence was 9 attempts, I think. Before that, Lady Mirek took 7, and I think Papa G was in 3rd with 6 attempts. Right. And now, Bemi is on the very last boss, and I think, Bemi, when is your next Bloodborne stream? Is it tomorrow night? Because I really want to witness. Still better than me, whatever, Bemi. Bemi has been fucking killing it. Tomorrow night? Okay, okay. Also, yeah, Dramos. You don't even like Bloodborne, so you can be correct at Sekiro. All right. So, MGS2. Where did we leave off? Well, first of all, we're naked. What did we do last time? We did a lot last time. We found the president. He explained to us. Oh god, our call already. Hello.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon. Metal Gear.
You know what? I feel really bad for Raiden. This man's life has never been his own. Metal Gear? What's up, Possum? Welcome in. How are you? What's up, Goolicious? I say 4A instead of 4A. Keep meaning to ask, I must miss it every time it's come up. How are you playing this game? Is this like a remaster or is this OG PS2? I am playing it on Steam. I am playing through the Master Collection on Steam. So I'm playing... Yeah, it's on PC.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time.
No, we just started.
Anything else to do with your time?
Blah, blah, blah. No, we just started. He's being so rude to me. Maybe this is the start of him building his own identity. I would love to think that, because I do think that, yeah, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. That is correct. Heck to you, Colonel. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Brisket, thank you so much. That means a lot. What does he want again? Oh my god. Are these the devs? Is he listing the game devs? This is so funny. I really want to know where it goes. Yeah, is that the credits? This is where I got stuck when I rented the game as a kid. I didn't finish it until many years later. Oh, honestly, this game has been... I cannot imagine playing this as a kid. I would never have finished it. But yeah, everything that we did on Thursday, on Tuesday, shut up! Colonel! I'm trying to...
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up.
He's trying to do like evil, like psychology, yeah, or I guess you can just call that manipulation. I don't know why I said evil psychology. Okay. That's crazy, by the way. He's just trying to like, oh my god, he's trying everything he can. He knows that Raiden and Rose just argued also. Because I think we... I think that's where they left off, where Raiden was like, telling her that, like, she deserved better than him because, you know, because of his past and everything. Colonel's is awesome. Um, because yeah, so on Tuesday we did a lot. Just to quick recap, we saved the president. He told us everything about arsenal gear. We gotta destroy it. He told us to find Emma, Otakon's little sister. Ocelot killed him. Um, then we went to find Emma, rescued her. It was so annoying because she couldn't swim and she had to be led by the hand the entire time. Um, and then we reunited with Otacon. It was very weird and awful. And I really wish he didn't have a backstory. And then now Otacon is saving the hostages with the helicopter, and we are, or we were, gonna try and destroy the Metal Gear, but then Olga turned out to be Gray Fox, or Gray Fox turned out to be Olga, and she's working with Snake. And we got knocked out and turned over uh to fuck, what's his name? Solidus. Yes, Emma was Jennifer Hale, and so that's funny because wasn't Naomi Jennifer Hale in the first one? And it's funny because like I feel like you can tell that it's her. Like she's got that like there's something in her voice that you can tell is Jen Hale, but she sounds so different from like some of the other roles that I've heard her in. Like I keep like obviously thinking of Shepard every time, and it's so fun to like hear the difference. But it's also really fun to have like being able to hear more of her roles because before that, like I knew her as Shepard and I think just like Bastilla from Knights of the Old Republic, and that was it. Colonel, stop calling me. I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my dumb truck ass keeps almost alerting the guards. Right, and probably. It's so funny listening to you explain the plot of a game I've finished before and have zero idea what you're talking about. Classic Kojima game plot. To be fair, I am leaving out so much detail because a lot of it kind of just like goes over my head with like all the implications of like what happens with like there was a whole thing that Emma explained that kind of almost lost me because that was like the longest cutscene so far, I think, where she was explaining why Arsenal gear was made or something like that. And oh, we learned about the Patriots, I think, on Tuesday, which are like 12 people essentially controlling the government, but like from the shadows. And I don't even remember which. Oh God, there's. I think it's the Patriots that basically want. Oh God, see, this is like where I'm like getting confused because like I've kind of like I try my best to follow everything that is being said, but it like throws so much at you that is like so convoluted. Because there's something about the the digital age and how they want to control and channel like filter. I think the Patriots, because they're running the country from the shadows and like kind of telling the president and everyone else like how to do like what to do. I think the whole idea was that with all the information, like with the ease of access to like more information and like I guess like yeah, the digital age, the risk was that people would start like I guess it would be like less easy for them to control people. Um I think that was the whole thing. And so I want to say, and I might be completely wrong because I got so much information thrown at me last time. I want to say that Arsenal gear is supposed to help them somehow, I don't really understand everything that this game is telling me, to be honest. But I think it's supposed to help them. No, there's the GW too. What is that? There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure. Anyways. GW is inside Arsenal? Okay. What exactly is GW? If you are able to answer this without, I guess, without spoiling, but also it's been very confusing. And if you can't really understand or explain in concise ways, that's totally fine. Also, welcome in. And hi, Jin, how are you? What did you miss so far? I just started, but right now we're naked and we're about to try and get our gear back. We're inside Arsenal gear and we're trying to shut it down, I guess. I don't understand, and I think that's just a Kojima thing. Okay, fair. I've watched so many playthroughs of these hanging games, I understand basically none of it. Okay. It will be explained? Okay, sounds good. Alright, and so, last very important information that happened at the end of last session is, I believe Ocelot, sorry, Ocelot and Solidus still think that Olga is working with them, but I think she's working with Snake because the Patriots have her kid, who was born like 2 years ago, and she has never been able to see her child, and so she's getting like blackmailed, but she wants to, I guess, put an end to that and be free. GW means Granny Warrior. And she is helping free us and help us destroy Metal Gear, or Arsenal Gear, sorry. And we also learned that Raiden basically got trained by Solidus. He was a child soldier who got brainwashed and trained to kill since he was a little baby. And yeah, Solidus called him his son. Did you mention you absolutely obliterated the vamp fight? Probably because you didn't want to see his tongue animation again. That is true. I forgot to mention that we fought Vamp. Yeah. What's up, chill? Took me a YouTube video and playing all the games to understand. Okay, fair. Alright, and that's where we are. We're naked. And we gotta get our gear back. And right now we're getting a lot of calls from the Colonel that are very suspicious and kind of make me think that we indeed are in a simulation. And when he says that Snake was not part of the simulation, that's what it means. And yeah, I can't hang from ledges because I can.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Okay. Snake in the machine? Oh wow, look at under my feet. Wait, we totally are in VR. Look at under my feet when you walk. Okay, wait. Oh, game software! That makes... Okay.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall.
A
Hurry
box.
and save him before
Some
the
nice
terrorists
clothing.
discover his code.
I'm gonna wait till the guy on the right... Wait, we're not? Fuck.
Stand back of his boss.
Variety level 13. Rescue Merrill. The return of Ginola.
We already had that call before. Yeah, the calls are really cool. Yeah, the music is also very sick. I'm a box! Why are you shooting at me? I'm a box. Ah, shit. What's in the box? Nothing at all. Do I have a ration? I do, and I missed. There was definitely one upstairs. What? Where do I have to go? Hold on.
I was a North American fall webworm in my
Webworm?
Those
Interesting.
were the good old days.
Yeah, these guys hate
What were you
boxes.
in your former life?
Oh, did I already take the ration? Okay. I thought I had to go over there.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
That freeze frame. Okay. Maybe we look a little better before we decide where to go.
An anemone or
Shut up. I know that. You told me. Oh, right in. Upstairs. Gotta get the box. I gotta get the box, and I definitely need to get taken somewhere, but how?
I was a North.
We know. Box collector. I feel like there was a ration on the right side. If I remember when I played on Tuesday, I feel like I got something over there. Maybe not. Maybe it was downstairs.
You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Merrill.
These games are really funny. Souls. Also, how are you? Come on, you guys can clear it, right? Oh shit. It was the camera. Alright, let's... Shit. I'm exploring! Shut up. At this point, run, honestly. Oh shit, I was pressing the wrong button. No, get away from me. Shh. I'm crawling. Oh my god. Stop doing that. Fucking... Oh my god. The angle is crazy, by the way, right now. Oh, you guys can't see it. My camera was thankfully covering that. Holy shit, naked man, open fire! Okay, I think I've gone through all of the calls. Okay. I want to go to the stairs, at the other side of And I want to keep... I do want to grab the cardboard box. Oh, shit. I think I should try and avoid the... the camera, but how did I do that the first time? Oh, by not taking the bridge here. Probably. I'm gonna ignore that guy, by the way. Wait, I want to see how far... The guy on the right goes. Does he go past the bridge? No, he does not. I need to make sure I... Is there a spot? Yeah. Maybe in the middle of the bridge I can be safe. Or like that. Oh wait, no! That's not safe. I think there's a... I think I have to go back upstairs. There's nothing here, right? Yeah, I have to go back upstairs. Okay, he's looking away.
Who's there?
Fuck! I guess my legs were showing. Ascending Colin?
Variety level 30.
Yeah, perfect sneaking. Okay. Oh, look at him! You can see him in the box. Wait, that's so funny. You can see him in the box. Oh, wait, he's just running. He's not covering himself in this one. Is he? Okay, wait. Stop calling me. Okay. There's a door. I don't think there's a door that way. Oh, this is cool. Wait, look at the textures of, like, this stuff. What does it say? There's text on that one over there. Or, wait. I can't read it. Daylight, digital textures, yeah. There's something on the ceiling. Oh, ascending column. Okay. On the rations. Okay, rude. Stop calling me! I'm gonna block you.
It's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors.
How did he say harakiri? How did he say harakiri? Harikari? Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially.
I can't help you.
I paid money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement.
Good for
among other
her.
bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Scissor 61. I'm getting spammed.
Your mission is to infiltrate the fortress gallery.
I'm getting spammed like crazy.
And neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
That phone's there somewhere in the savory. got malware, dude.
Anonymity or
Shut up. I know that. Give me something useful. Oh no. Maybe if we're in a simulation, this will bring me somewhere different. Oh, never mind. If I try enough time. I think so. I mean, to be fair, Credo, I'm pretty sure Kojima loves
American fall weather
Lynch
and
stuff.
life. Oh, those were the good old days.
This is
What
really
renewed
cool,
your
by the
home
way.
life?
You can see, like, whatever this picture of the Colonel is very cool.
Jack, it's me.
Oh?
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation
She's
just now,
also
I'm the
manipulating
one who's
you,
sorry.
Jack.
No, it's something else.
What is
She
it?
fell in love with you.
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you
Keep an eye on
I
me.
want. Is that?
by the
Wait.
Patriots.
You're a spy?
Is her real name
I
Zoe?
suppose.
Is that
Yes.
is
It's
that-
a lovely word.
the game box with the eye?
Are you still there?
Was sleeping
Don't
with
tell
me
me.
a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why
Yeah,
else would
and
they
do you
toss
remember
an
what
analyst
tomorrow
in
is,
at the
Jack?
last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
Oh damn.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you
don't
to
even
see
have
the
eyes.
real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So
Damn.
it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real.
I kind of like that.
I don't know who you
They were
really
both
are.
like
The person I knew isn't real. She's
hiding
not the woman
who
I'm
they
talking
were.
to right now. In
Although
a sense,
she knew,
the
but
deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
he's naked in a tube.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right?
Right, Gossamer?
Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
That's fake as fuck. They never
Rose, what's going on?
slept together. I think. Damn, his cheeks are so spread apart, guys.
You walk around like that.
Look how he's got a cheek
Snake.
gap like that.
Been waiting long.
Let's go. His too, actually.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
He brought the box.
That's
Nice.
more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Listen. No, what's up? Oh, no, you just missed Naked Raiden.
I had to use you as bait to access Arsenal. Worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
Never asked.
Metal Gear? What's up,
Happy about
Raiders?
that.
Hello, no, how are you?
Any effects
Welcome,
of the virus
welcome.
yet?
Still waiting on that.
So,
Hold
it
on,
was
I'm
rigged by
gonna-
the Patriots?
pay attention to this and then...
From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before.
Snake,
but
no! Do
I
you
think we
remember
can
how
deal.
fucking
No way we
hard
can.
the first one was?
Because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Dramos. Dramos, I can't finish this in one stream if I have 25 Metal Gears to fight when I took 5 hours. Oh, let's go. Now we're riding.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not
Now
a big fan of
we are
blades.
riding. Please let me use this. Please let me fight with this. Sword time. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, hi readers.
Move the right stick up and down to
Wait.
make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground.
Oh, right stick sword fighting.
Move the stick in a
Okay.
circle to do a rotating cut.
Everything is possible. That's right, Dramos.
Push it
I'm so
forward
excited for
to
this.
lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down.
Okay.
You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Okay. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, hi raiders. I hope your stream was good, No. Were you playing, Pirate Yakuza again? I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Caro. I play a bunch of variety games. Right now I'm about to finish Metal Gear Solid 2. This is my first playthrough. We're probably gonna start Yakuza 4 tomorrow. I assume you guys are big fans of Yakuza, so we are playing the Yakuza games also on stream. I know, Brisket. I am actually so excited for this. Look at this! Oh, I have to press it like that. Okay. 11... Wait, what? I got a terrible 11 seconds world record? Oh. Oh, we're so cool. Look at this.
Come on, time to go.
Yakuza 4? Ugh. Yeah, congrats on the world record.
You got enough?
Absolutely.
If anyone here is a fan of Yakuza and speedrunning, No does a lot of
Wait
that.
up, Snake.
And
What?
I believe holds multiple world records.
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
I actually
Legends
like,
don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember
I hope he gets
only
to
the good
turn
part, the right
things
part of
around
what
for
you did.
himself.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Is Revengeance part of the main story or part of the main,
Find
like,
something
series?
to
Because I have
and
heard
find
about
it for
Revengeance
yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
being like
Believe
a
in what?
Raiden game.
That's your problem. Come on.
He gets a desk job in Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, it's a spin-off that
Raiden,
continues his story?
Otacon,
Okay.
You alright?
It's not canon?
So are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange?
Which one of
How?
his last transmissions?
Strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the
mean-
codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Okay. Oh no. I can't get those with a sword. Great. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, this rules, by the way. I love that I have Snake with me. Wait, shit. Wait, I'm bleeding! Snake, hold on! Oh, the music is so good! Oh, get fucked. Yes! Yes. Oh my god! Okay, now we're playing. Hold on. Snake, what the fuck are you doing? Bro, Snake rules actually. I think there was a ration I didn't grab the first time around. Or are we in a different room maybe? We are in a different room. Snake. I love that Snake has like all these. Hold on. Snake is a real one.
Use this.
Thank you. Oh my god, he is literally so helpful. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm tired of these. Wait, I can't. They block the stairs. Snake, you're about to die. Can you keep some of those rations for yourself?
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
Oh.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
Oh.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an
Still trying to
illusion?
figure out what GW
Everything
might
I've done so far?
like stand for.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
I feel like I've missed so much discussion about Metal Gear.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in
Raiden, use your
It's
brain!
a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake.
It's a trap.
To be fair, like, I think that's really cool.
There's no way.
That is really
you're a
cool.
Hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay.
I am right. Okay,
Rose
Snake.
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember
I think that's pretty
about her
cool
could
how,
be-
like,
Don't jump to conclusions.
they've
You and Otacon
really
are the ones
succeeded
that
in
say the
making it
Colonel
all
never
kind of
existed.
like
Raiden.
Is this
feel
what
very
Odin was
plausible
talking
that
about?
everything is like so like jumbled up in his brain because of the way, like, with all the calls and everything. I think that's like so well done. Just like this, like the spam of information. Okay, I didn't read what Jin said, so I'm not gonna read that. Like just like the spam of information, like the amount of shit that he gets thrown at, or that gets thrown at him during that last level. I think it's so fun. The way that, because everyone knows Meryl married Ocelot after having her triplets with. Oh no. Yeah, Snake is so sassy in this game. Camp. Vamp. Oh my god. Yeah. No, I really like... I don't know how people feel about Raiden in this game. Yes, exactly. But I really like... Honestly, I like his writing. He's, like, kind of annoying, obviously, for, like, most of the game, but I still think that, like... I am enjoying his character, and I think that's, like... I don't know. I've liked... I've really liked this game so far. Like, all of it has been really fun, and I don't mind that it's switched protagonists. Because Snake is peak here, actually. We were talking about it with Dramos the other day, and I think it's, like, really cool. I think Dramos put it as in, like, you get to see how... Like, you get to see Snake be cool through the eyes of someone else who, like, looks up to him, and I think that's really, like, I really think that's, like, kind of fun. Not to be too leading or anything, but I think anything objectionable about Raiden is intentional. In terms of, like, how... You mean, like, how annoying he might be as a person? I do think it absolutely is, like, I think it is the way he's written, and I think it's efficient. I think it's efficient. What's up, Heart? Snake, Raiden, get a grip, you goddamn noob. To be fair, he actually doesn't act like that with Raiden. I feel like I am actually really enjoying Snake acting kind of like a mentor to Raiden, like, this entire game. I feel like he's been very, like, understanding and very patient with Raiden. He's not, like, overly, like, coddling him, obviously, but he's also not being an asshole about Raiden, like, being kind of, like, new to whatever this mission is. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's been so, like, chill to him, and I really like that. Yeah, Snake understands where Raiden is coming from, and I think that's really cool. Any other annoying characters that you actually find yourself enjoying in other games, movies, etc.? I have no clue, honestly. I have no idea. Off the top of my head, I could not tell you. Back in the day, people kind of hated Raiden at first, mostly because they hadn't finished the game yet and missed playing as Snake, but Raiden is a good character. Yeah, I could see that. I can imagine, like people don't like changing protagonists anyway, and obviously Snake is, like, on the cover of the game, and you play the first level as him, so I'm assuming, like, as soon as you play as someone entirely new, people are like, what the fuck? Like, gamers are still like that nowadays, obviously. And obviously Raiden is, like, way less cool because I think, like, in MGS1 you're playing as this, like, cool-ass dude who has so much experience, and for most of the game, in this game, you're, like, you're having to play as, like, this kid that seemingly has, like, no experience and, like, is kind of just, like, this newbie. I think it's, like, oh, Automon. Like, I totally understand why people were pissed, but I think maybe knowing that I have more Snake games to look forward to is why I wasn't upset about it. But I also just think it's been really cool to still have Snake show up so much in the game, even if I didn't get to play as him. But obviously, I'm coming from the perspective of someone who knows, like, a little bit about, like, I'm coming from someone who, like, has, like, 5+ Metal Gear games out, and who is aware of, like, Snake being in future games, and, like, what, like, Raiden being a beloved character who looks like a super cool, like, cyborg ninja in, like, future games and everything. So, like, that's, like, I know of these things, so I'm like, okay, I know this guy gets a cool, like, probably a cool arc evolution that, like, he ends up being someone that players like, and that, like, you know, I know that this is not the last time I get to play as Snake. So I'm like, sure. Does that mean you're considering playing beyond MGS3? That was not it, like, maybe, I don't know. I mean, eventually, probably. On stream right now, no. But I just meant, like, there are a ton of games that are out that I'm aware of. So in that sense, maybe this game's impact is not as strong now. I could see that. I think I definitely have a very different experience from someone who just, like, from someone back then who would have been playing it when it just released. I didn't learn to respect or like this game until I was in college. Damn. That's fair. It's also in part because Raiden is a player character, so it'd be really jarring to have Snake berate you for your gameplay without it being insulting. That's also very true. Probably learned from pushing Meryl. That's actually a good point. Although I feel like the relationship between Snake and Meryl and Snake and Raiden is, like, very different. Even, like, excluding any sort of, like, attraction and romantic tension that there was between Snake and Meryl, I think the way that it was written, I don't know, is, like, so different. And actually, it does piss me off a little bit. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try and think that yes, he acts differently with Raiden because he's learned from his experience with Meryl that he could have trusted her more and stuff, but I actually don't think so, and it does actually kind of piss me off a little bit that, like, both of them are kind of, like, presented as, like, kids whose only experience was, like, VR training, but, like, the fact that he wasn't trusting of the girl and was, like, so condescending and so, like, patronizing and, like, just, like, so different and then so understanding with the guy, it does piss me off a little bit. I do think he does soften a little bit towards the end, yeah. But I feel like, actually, now that, like, we're bringing up Meryl, yeah, actually, it kind of does suck that he was so annoying to Meryl and, like, so chill with Raiden. A lot of casual misogyny. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that, like, that's how it was, and that's how, you know, that's, like, fine. That's, like, back then, like, I know that Kojima's writing of women is not, like, the best, and yeah, so, but he wouldn't be a strong masculine protag without being sexist, exactly. And that's his arc, he understands life isn't all about fighting. That's also true, and then goes back to fighting. Meryl in MGS was a wildcard for Snake who he has to watch and who might mess things up for him, whereas Raiden in MGS2 is a means to an end for Snake's mission. That's also true, yeah. Maybe it's because Meryl is 18 and Raiden is presumably older. It's still bad, but I didn't stop him from flirting, so there's that. Yes. That cancels out. I mean, I think it can be both. Like, it can be understandable and also be, like, slightly problematic and infuriating, I think. Like, I don't know. It's a mixed bag, I think. Maybe learning to trust Otacon would also have helped him make him more trusting. That's also very true, because I don't think he really had like a, I mean, he went from being like, yeah, technically, actually, he, like, you can tell he's changed a lot since MGS1. He feels a lot more, I don't know, like open and nice, and I don't know. He's definitely changed for the better, I think, since MGS1. Cause yeah, I do think that learning to trust Otacon and like make a friend, probably did, yeah, soften him a bit. Snake did say he loves the battlefield. You do realize you're talking about a former special ops soldier who has seen his fair share of friends die over the year. Yes, but like, I'm saying, I mean, yeah, I do realize that, Zenny. I'm just saying that, like, there is, like, just if you take it at face value, Meryl, like, the way that he is so patronizing to the woman whose situation is presented pretty similarly to the man in MGS2, the way Snake treats them very differently feels pretty sexist, and that's really just it. So cute that Snake made a friend. Help, did you see the little, like, secret handshake slash bro hug that they had? Maybe it's more about who translated MGS2 versus MGS1. You know what? Translation could also be a factor. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Also, welcome in, not the sickest. I was thinking about translation the other day with the way that Emma was talking about Otacon. Because obviously, Otacon's backstory is all sorts of fucked up. But I think there is, like, something to be said about the ambiguity of Otacon and Emma's relationship. And I don't know if it is, like, from, like, just, like, having it translated in a, like, slightly weird way, or if it is, like, intentional. I am keeping that in mind, Zenny. And I think that goes with what we've been saying. Some of the old James Bond movies are nuts in terms of the misogyny they get away with. Yeah, absolutely. Play these games, but it's been a hot minute, so I don't remember too much of the details. The Connery and Moore Bond specifically portray a bunch of overt sexual assault. I'm not surprised. I don't know about the Daniel Craig ones. I don't even know that I think I've watched like one of them maybe. Where I think it was still not great, but like everyone has to admit Snake was a bit of an asshole in MGS1 as he was written to be that way. He definitely was. And I think that's why, like, I mean, I think Snake is still kind of an asshole, but I think, like, that's just, like, part of his character. I'm not too mad about that. I think, and even with the misogyny, I'm still really liking these games. I think it's, like, still really fun. Even with that, like, that's something that I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen. It's fine. Like, I realize that I'm also playing these games in 2025, as a grown-up adult woman, where I'm sure, like, I don't know that I would have had the words, like, to really describe those feelings if I had played those, like, back then. So, yeah. I think you do a decent job generally contextualizing media and the time and place it came out. Because I do think it's, like, really important to remember, like, I think, like, it can be, like, both things can be very true in terms of, like, oh, this game is problematic, and also it's understandable that it's not like an excuse, but it's understandable that people would have written certain things a certain way, like, I don't know, like 20 years ago, right? It's not like necessarily like an excuse, because I don't think, because I still think obviously people could have done better, but I also am like okay with it, and I don't know. I'm less inclined to forgive whoever made Nier for like some of the stuff that is in there, for example, because that game came out in 2016. And I think in 2016, you know, the way that women are depicted should still be a little held up to some different standards. I don't even think Snake was an asshole, misogyny aside. I feel like he's just trying to get the shit he was kidnapped for over with. That's also true, Dreamos. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just trying to, like, he's not like an asshole, like, in terms of, like, I think he can just be a bit blunt, but I think he just doesn't have, like, he doesn't have the patience, necessarily. Like, he's not very, like, I think he just wants to get shit done, yeah. I don't even remember Nier Automata that well. Are we just talking just the skirt shots, or is there something beyond that? Mostly the skirt shots, yeah. Just like the like pervy shit in there, really. It's not necessarily not necessarily the writing so much. I don't think there was anything like super gendered with. I don't think there was anything problematic gender-wise in Nier's writing that I can think of. Are you telling me that over-sexualized women characters are contributing negatively to the objectification of women? That sounds woke. We can't have woke on this stream. Just not sure. There's something else I forgot. No. Yeah, no, I get you, but I don't remember. I was mostly just talking about the sexualization more like visually than anything. There's also a bit of a shield so he doesn't have to open up. I would think so, yeah. I mean, I think he naturally, Snake just kind of like is cold or like just like rejects people. Yeah, for the reasons that we were talking about. All right. Just gonna read one more thing and we can get back to it. The annoying bit about the pervy shit in Nier Automata is that the thing where 2B gives the camera a kick when you try peeking is actually a fun way to deal with that problem. So yes, Gekitsu, but also I think that they should have just not made it like a, either they should have just changed her outfit. Like I think I had beef with that because also like I like that she, like, I'm so torn on that because I like that she does kick the camera and like forces you to like look away, but I actually was so mad because you get an achievement for like trying to look 10 times or something like that. And if you like, and I think that's problematic because because the way I figured out there was an achievement for that is because I was trying to talk to an NPC that was like I had to like look up the camera to like talk to the NPC, and like it kept like changing the camera angle, and so I had to like redo it, and I was like confused why. And I got an achievement for that, and I think it actually encourages people to try and do that, and I think that's like really weird because it's like, okay, you're gonna make fun of like people for trying to look up her skirt, but really you're still making it a thing where they have to look under her skirt, and it's weird. Where's the looking at Raiden's butt 10 time achievement? To be fair, I think people would just get that instantly because it is impossible not to look at his butt, but which I think is, you know, fair. Welcome in, Vegito. One thing MGS1 translated by Jeremy Blaustein And he changed some dialogue that made Kojima quite upset. Some great lines from his translation, though. In the GameCube remake, the dialogue changed in many places according to the Japanese version. Even this game has some mistranslations. Interesting. I am very curious, actually, what lines got changed. That's interesting. I didn't know that Kojima was upset about it. Gooner game, Making an achievement to get something around something that explicitly reframes the creeping as something that pisses to be off. Yeah, exactly. Is mega creepy. Yeah, exactly. Cat, hello. MGS2 for the bisexuals. Yeah, absolutely, Dramos. Kept you waiting. Cat, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream, Cat? Let me shout you out. Everyone, Cat is really cool. And you should all go follow her. How am I spelling this? How was your stream? Quarantine zone, the last check? I don't know that I know that. We definitely didn't forget the raid message. What's up, Naviko? Good to see you. How's MGS2? MGS2 is sick. I just got a sword, Cat. I'm very excited about that. We're not naked anymore. Sorry, raiders. But I hope everyone's doing well. If you guys don't know me, I'm Caro. I play variety games. We are coming up on the end of Metal Gear Solid 2. It's my first time playing. If you don't want to be spoiled, obviously feel free to leave, or just, you know, take care of yourself, whatever. You guys missed Naked Raiden, yeah. So goes, hello, how are you? Gotta BRB. Good luck with MGS2. Thank you, Zoe. Kojima likes to have complete control over his project, so he got mad. That makes sense. So an entire raid became VOD watchers. I was playing Bayonetta. This was a shit game. I tried just to see what it was. Oh, okay. I never played Bayonetta. I wonder, how is it? Example, Mantis is the first time of helping someone if it's quite nice. Well, if I sent you a love letter, my dear, it's a bullet to your heart. Come to mind now, but it was a while ago when they compared the text. So is that what... I don't quite remember what they say in the version that I played, but is that a mistranslation? Like, is that what they were supposed to say, or is that lines that were made up by the translators and were not in the original text? Feel like Naked Bayonetta is for you? Oh my god. Amazing. Okay. So we just took a long-ass break, actually, just to discuss some things, but I just got a really cool sword, and I'm very excited about it. And yeah, we're coming up on, I think, probably the end. We're learning a lot about things. Snake. He's so cool. I am actually really liking him in this game. I think, first of all, because I played the first game with him, I think, like, that's just fun. But also, there's something about, like, seeing him come back and just be, like, this, like, cool, badass dude that, in a way that, like I was saying earlier, because I'm playing as Raiden, I get to see him, like, to witness him being cool as fuck, and I think that makes me like him more. Welcome in, Danny. Danny? Is that how I'm saying your name? I'm sure so much is lost in translation to the point where I want to learn Japanese just to understand Kojima. That's fair. He is so cool. Just a minor tangent about misogyny, James Bond, Nier Automata, and Raiden's butt. His very spread out ass cheeks. Don't ask. Hit him?
Damn, kid.
I agree, Kat. I'm actually really liking... Oh shit, this looks cool. And very suspicious. This is so suspicious. Okay. Looks like an elevator. When the intrusive thoughts win. Oh wait. I don't know why I thought that was Mantis. Oh, I've seen this in the intro. That's the thing. This is cool. This is really cool. Wait, why do I not have my freaking sword out? No, hold on. I had my sword before this. This is so unfair. Bro, I cannot even kill any of these guys because Snake is killing them before I even get to them. Snake is just too good. Bro, he is killing these people so fast. Wait. Oh, wait. This is awesome. This is so cool. This is so fucking cool. This rules! Wait, fish and mailed! Oh my god. Fish and mailed. That's crazy. Ow. Oh, and the bodies are disappearing. It says emit incontinent. Thank you, Snake. Ow. Me wanna get my fish and mailed. No, Snake is actually the MVP. Yeah, I agree, Kat. Fortune! My wife.
Fortune.
Wait, did she always have like the
Wait,
tears?
Solid Snake, the root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us.
Finally, we have a sword.
Has been taken from me one by
Bro,
one.
okay, I don't
No
want to
matter
kill
how
her,
hard I try, I can't follow them.
but I think now that we have a sword,
The only
we might
thing
be able
we
to kill
live
her.
for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
Apparently
You
no one
can't
tried
be
to kill her with a
serious about
sword.
firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you.
That's kind of crazy.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Oh. Where did he put that gun?
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
If anyone can, it's probably Snake.
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Snake, I think it's all gonna ricochet. I don't know what you're trying to do over here. Psychomanus? I know. Snake should know. Random butt shot. As always. Arsenal gear rectum?
Jack, I've been
Maybe
watching
this
how
is
you
why there's
fight.
so many butt shots of Raiden. We were the Metal Gear all
It
along.
looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
S3, that was mentioned last time.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation.
Damn.
It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait.
Who was
Jack,
the agent then?
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Thank you for the hydrate. You missed the mailing of Fission. You did, Ryan. Oh shit!
No more games, Jack. At least you know.
Damn.
There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Someone sneaked downstairs hearing this bullshit. Oh no. Well,
I've given you a worthy
we have
opponent,
Stinger missiles.
But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Oh. No. Guys, I struggled so much against the first Metal Gear. We're so screwed. No! Get out with your... Don't crawl. Don't crawl. What are you doing? Oh, I have 2 rations? This is not good, y'all. Ow. Shit. Oh, is Snake sending me those? I hope he is, because that's very kind of him. I have so many things in there. Oh, their little face lights are the same color as their health bar. Why do I find that so cute? Ow. It is cute! That's right, Brisket! Give the ration, Jack. Give the ration. We love attention to detail. Wait, why can I not aim at him? The blue one. The hell? Ow. Wait, it's Canderous from KOTOR? Wait, are you serious? I played KOTOR in French, so I don't actually know the voices very much. But that rules. I love Canderous, and the biggest my first video game heartbreak was not being able to romance him. Because he was not a romance. Oh! That... No. Can you, like, not? This is... kind of weird. They're all, like... The VFX almost looks like... This is, like, on water. Which I guess it probably is. Like, technically. Oh god. Did that work? Nope. It did not. Snake, send me a ration, please. I only have one left. No, not chaff grenade. Wait. What if it did, though? Wait. Oh. Wait. No, it didn't. Wait, it did! It did work! Hold on. I forget. I forget if they worked in the first one. I think they did? Okay, I think that guy might be dead soon. We're sending mixed signals. Truly. Okay. Ow! Wait! The Blu-ray... Oh no. Sorry, I'm regenerating health. Oh god! He respawned.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden!
Okay, so I can't just take out one at a time. There's gotta be some trick to this. I'm like shooting them in the face, but I wonder if maybe their legs is like a better target. And... Bro, this is like Shadows of Yharnam all over again. Oh, I'm hurting them. It's so funny how they vibrate. Let me get that. Ow. Oh, I wonder if I should, maybe when one of them is down, I should like deactivate them, make sure they don't, I don't know, let's see. I think I'd mostly just need to like get them to lower health at the same time. So we'll see. Ow. my god! I was trying to regenerate from the bleed. Probably not a good idea. Did I throw it? I did. Okay. I don't think my missile actually worked. Okay. Okay. Oh, apparently I didn't hit the blue one. Oh, stinger bullet's full. Okay. They're not sending me rations anymore. This is actually so mean. Let's chaff. I don't think it actually helps all that much, but okay, let's use the ration before I actually don't think it does very much right now. We're fighting Metal Gears in here. We are. That's true, right? On Extreme, you died in like 2 shots and there's like more of them or some shit. I am very glad I'm not playing Extreme. I could absolutely not handle it. Not good. Oh my god! Where is the other one? Where is the yellow one? This is not... That was just his leg, and I don't even think it hit. What is it? Where did it go? Over here. Fuck! Damn it. Okay.
Right, come in. Right.
This is gonna be taking a little bit. This is gonna take a little bit. They're so cute. Careful, Riding. Yeah, I like the music. That's not gonna hit, is it? Raiden. Was he crawling or something? Why? Jesus Christ. It's gonna hit his goddamn knee. That's not the plan. Although maybe it should be, I don't know. Oh god. This guy. No. Not now. They really do love shooting missiles. My god. I want to try and see if maybe trying to focus on one of the side ones would be more helpful for phase 2. Because I think the blue one will always go in the middle. So I'm thinking yellow one. Oh god! I'm thinking the yellow one goes first. Ah, shit. There's a ration in the middle. Hold on, Metal Gear. Wait up a second! No! Okay, I've lost him. Wait, no! The blue one isn't... Fuck. Okay, this guy uses that a lot, and I don't like that. Okay. I think they all have the same kit, but I wonder if it's a Demon Prince thing. Where not all of them will act the same. I think they do. So this is gonna piss me off, actually. Okay, need the green one. Ow. Hold on. Hold on! I love how they're, like... I love how they walk. This is really cute. Sting this guy. Not good. That was my last ration. Probably screwed. Bluey is behind me. Okay. When I see him, he's like right there. Fuck. That's not where I wanted to hit him. Why is he bleeding? That was not the knee! Man, I'm trying to hit the face of the other one. Wait! Oh god. That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, fuck. Actually, I'm not even gonna... What?
Raiden, are you alright?
What happened?
Raiden? Raiden!
Did he just jump and that, like, fucked me up? What the fuck? Okay. Well, look at all the other Metal Gears in the back. Mission mailed. 2 out of 3. I know, it was like, we were really close. I think, at least to whatever, you know. Okay, let's see. We'll try again. I just gotta be patient, I think, for this. I mean, I feel like I don't really need to, like, be just jumping around like that. It was a good run. Oh, the missile? My missile hit me? Wait, what the fuck? Or was it one of their missiles? I didn't see their missiles. Oops. It was not the knee. I didn't want to hit the knee. It's fine. I feel like if I go really far from where I started, I could technically not, like, I don't necessarily need to, like, run away from... Or I don't necessarily need to wait until the missiles land. But I'm scared. Let's not take chances. I also wish the rations appeared regardless of whether or not I got hit, because I feel like it's taking a while to appear, and I wonder if it just appears if I get hurt. Ow! No! Okay, ration, let's go. I need to stop hitting the blue one. Although this guy's gonna start shooting. Okay. We'll crawl right in. Ray, have you played, what's the mech game? Is it, Armored Core? Don't they do that? I mean, I have no idea, but because it's like a mech thing. You probably fight robots in that, right? Is there any fights like that? Armored Core 6 is so good. I never even like looked at any gameplay because I'm like so not into mechs, but people seem to really like it. That's a mistake, hold on. What the hell? Raiden, don't fucking crawl when I'm trying to do acrobatics. Jesus fuck. Sometimes the A button is like a little too sensitive to what you do with it, and it can be a little, like not do exactly what you're trying to get it to do. Oh my god. I'm gonna heal now, actually, just to have a bit more health. I really want to hit the yellow one, but I'm also really scared of whatever the others are gonna be doing. Okay, the yellow one is right in front of me, so I should be able to do that. Unless it hits the knee, we're good. It's gonna hit its knee, and I'm not trying to do that. That's fine. It might be a good thing. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, hold on. I just realized if you hit the knee and then hit the head, it actually does so much more damage. I'm gonna chaff, just in case. Shit. Hold on. I didn't do that much. Oh, because he was not hurt anymore. No, fuck. I screwed up. I screwed up. I think. I don't really know. Shit. Let's not be under his feet. Oh, he's gonna... Fuck. Dude, fuck. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. No, man. Yeah, okay, they're all back. What the fuck? I don't know what I've done. Oh, have a good one, Bemmy. Enjoy grocery. Wait. Wait. Oh, welcome back, Benny. No, you're not leaving. I think Yagarn thought you were actually leaving now. Fuck. Oops.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
I fucked up. I think I had a good thing going and I messed it up. Thanks for the hydrate, guys. Oh, wait. I think so, Velvet. I think I might be able to at least get there faster. Yes, you did, Bemmy. Okay. Where's my... Oh. That was not very effective. Hold on. That's right. Okay. Shit. Messed it up. Okay. Hi, Star Womb. How are you? I did find out new things, at least. Shit. Hold on. This guy's pissing me off. I can't get the knee and the head in the same one. Okay. Here we go. I think I have time. No, I don't. Definitely not. Okay. I swear to God I'm gonna get this blue one. Wait, did it not? Okay. I'm playing with fire. This is not clean at all. What the hell? Oh, come on. Okay, at least I got the ration. Fuck, dude, I'm playing this so badly. No, why am I... I'm so pissed at myself right now. I am so pissed. I don't know what I'm doing. And it is not clean at all. No! I'm scared they're gonna use the laser soon. Okay, blue one. Why is the other one? The laser. I'm so pissed. They are pissing me off. Stop regenerating, you fucking dicks. I'm so pissed. What do I even do without rations, dude? I'm bleeding! You're full health again. The names are different?
What's wrong?
Oh, I didn't realize they were different ones. What's up, Solid Matic? Welcome in. I am having so much fun with it, honestly. I'm loving MGS2. Okay, so I just have, like I said earlier when they were like, you might have to fight 25 of them. This is not going to be good for me. I was a little preoccupied, indeed. Okay. So I thought maybe I had... Okay, I was wondering if I... Fuck! What? I didn't realize there was a missile coming in. Quick, 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 quick. Okay. So I really do have to, like, blast for, at the very least, a lot of these. Yeah, it is actually less annoying than the first one somehow. Oh shit. Right in. That definitely did not hit anyone there. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's okay. We have infinite stinger ammo, at least. That didn't even hit me. I was trying to... Wait, I'm in the laser. I probably should have noticed. What? Oh yeah, you're gonna do that twice? There's definitely missiles coming onto me right now. Wait, no. Yes, okay. I do love how some of it feels really forgiving in terms of aiming. Because I think if you still have the stinger out, even like if you start launching the missile, even if it's not aimed directly, if there's like a delay and you shoot before it aims, it will still, like as long as it focuses at some point, it will actually end up still hitting the target, which is really cool. Ow. Get up. I need rations, please. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna shoot. No, not chef. God, there's so many in the back. I got screwed over by the stinger being still, like, open.
Right.
Sounds like MGS. You played MGS 1 before this. Is there a plan to keep going with MGS 3 after? I did play MGS 1. It was a couple months ago. I'm not playing them back to back. But there is a plan to play MGS 3 at some point. I'm not gonna start MGS 3 right away. But there is indeed a plan. But the next game is gonna be Yakuza 4, because I'm also playing through the Yakuza series at the moment. So we're not jumping right away. And I think after that, we might also... There's gonna be a couple games in between, like before MGS 3. Because Vampy also being a Twitch partner, or not Twitch partner, creator, Vampy being in the Lies of P creator program, she very kindly offered me a key. So I think, depending on the DLC news and when I finish Yakuza 4, we should be playing Lies of P, I want to say after Yakuza 4. Depends when the DLC comes out. But yeah, that is sort of the plan. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing 3. And we'll be playing old school 3, like OG 3, and not Delta just yet. You love Lies of P? I have seen a bunch of people play it, but I've not like tried it myself. So I'm like not fully blind either on like the bosses and everything. Like I've seen their names. I don't really know how they fight, at least. That's kind of nice. I've tried not to pay too much attention to that. Oh, okay, I thought maybe... No, not in a straight line, Jack. Hi Tia, how are you? Oh, I thought there were missiles incoming. I probably... Hold on. At least I'm stopping him from doing anything when I get his knee, so that's good. This might be greed. I think... No, okay. Oh shit. Okay, there is a ration in the middle. Let's try and get that. Shit. Shit! I was gonna try and just jump away, but damn it. I wanna get on the other side of that one in the back though. I wanna get over here. So at least I can see. Oh. Did that not hit it? The spooky little scream, and I don't think... Hold on. Oh! Why is it not... I got really lucky there. Okay. This is yellow. I was spamming to try and get out of the stinger UI, but get the fuck up. Oh, I think there's missiles coming. This is tough. Okay, goodbye. UI. Sun's out. These guys are just being spooky. Oh? Okay. Oh my god. Bro, I had such a thing going there. Yeah, I know, Yagarn, that's what I was doing, but sometimes it like takes a little bit. And that's why sometimes I got stuck in the UI. What is that? Is that a foot? Oh shit. Oh.
So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this! They'll know!
Thank you,
I'll
medic.
hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Is she resigned
Your
to not ever
nanomachines,
seeing
they're
her child or
transmitting
something?
your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies.
No.
You understand?
The child.
I see. So
Wait.
that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you!
Wait, what?
Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Huh?
I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Doc Ock is in the place. When did he get that armor? Did he always have that? Because I don't remember him having tentacles the first time. Okay. Are you done?
Live! You have
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh god.
Oh, that was actually so fucked. Oh my god. I liked Olga. I wish she had a little bit more, like, appearances,
Let's
but...
pick up where we left off.
Yeah, he did when he interrogated me, but, like, the first time that you see him, he doesn't, I don't think, but... He did, baby.
What's going on? What's wrong with it? GW, it's out of control. What?
What? Oh, he had a cape. That's right, yeah. I don't know when he got that. Aww. They're in pain.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Keeps once per
Ocelot,
week.
what
Every
have you
Thursday
been up
night.
to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Are we going to the moon?
Stupid machines!
What is happening? Also, the music goes hard, man. Bro, why do I need a stinger and he can just do that? That was cool. I'm not cool like him, that's true. He looks so evil.
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
They totally talked. He totally is... They're totally allied.
Bring him in.
Rip. Yes. Arsenal gear at Rectum.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
That was really fucking fast. That was really fucking fast. Get away from me.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
He wants the GW answers.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to
How
you
did
in
he
the
get
first
here?
place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
Probably wanted just Snake.
A list of names of the Patriots!
Oh.
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with
Oh
GW
my god, Diagarin, I
and
can't even
Arsenal.
imagine.
That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW. Including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is
Just
another way.
exposition. Mm-hmm.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Oh.
What
Come on,
exactly
Liquid.
do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
I love that everyone thinks they're like
Exercise?
manipulating the others,
Yes,
and
3
but they're
was
also
conceived as a
manipulating,
means to
like
reduce
getting
soldiers
manipulated
on par with
themselves.
Solid Snake. That's what I told you.
I know, it super
But
is,
the
Danny.
VR training the boy was put through is not the
Hi,
meat of
Ike.
the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3
Oh,
training.
Zoe.
An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What? Shadow Moses?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie.
That's why there's
Did
so
you
many
really think they were all a
parallels.
coincidence?
Is it crazy if I say
Ames'
that I
own
think that's kind
nanomachines
of clever?
were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
one of our
remember
own
that
people.
in
A sort of
MGS1.
examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
That makes so much sense.
Even
I mean,
rookies
that's,
can
yeah,
fight like men of experience.
that's what they were doing with Raiden.
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses.
But
You're
Big
the
Boss
most
was not
impressive
part
collection of
of
freaks outside of Foxhound.
MGS1, so I'm curious what they're pulling out with that.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen
Because
bombs is just
Big
the
Boss
tip
was
of
already
the
dead
iceberg.
during Shadow
The
Moses.
project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
He was not part of the simulation.
I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Only him could get... Damn.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Damn.
What?
Oh, I liked Fortune. Damn it.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
Because it was part of the
It wasn't
simulation.
magic. or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
How did they do that?
Staged.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused.
Stop disrespecting
You've been
her.
on puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I love that piece of music.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
What?
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as
Excuse me?
miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
I like how he has to hold them up. Wait, really, Ike? I didn't know that. Oh wow, I've never heard of that. Sidus and Versus? Also welcome in, Orcadian. I think it's so funny, he's just like...
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal.
The armpit
Clean up
cannons.
the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Oh. You know what? That's a very good point, Matic.
How's this then?
Hell yeah. Man, she's so cool. I'm sorry my camera is hiding her
You
face.
idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Watch her deflect it.
Everybody down!
Yeah! She fucking rules, dude. She rules.
What the? Impossible!
Bro.
She is Lady Luck.
She is Lady Luck! That's right, Velvet.
My name
The music.
is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Oh. She's so sick. I agree, Matic. Yeah. I really like that.
This instead. No!
Liquid's orb, let's go.
No! No, not now!
Yes, now Liquid. Bad bitch down. She was the baddest bitch of all. Magic elbow. Now what he doing? What's up, turbulent gravity?
Brothers! Liquid!
I like that when Liquid is speaking, his like whole sleeve comes off.
I've been waiting for this! It can't be! I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
We know that.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy. It was you 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling
Wait, Snake, did you not realize? How does his voice change?
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
I like that he's still gonna do the exact same thing that Ocelot was doing, but he needed to his little arm speech first.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go. Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
What's the last part matter? There's solid gas, and what's the last one? Liquid? Oh shit. I forgot about Raiden. Bemmy, following that logic, Solidus should not be called Solidus, he should be called Gassy Snake. You forgot about our cake-tagonist? Gassy Snake, not so much. Plasma Snake does sound cool. There is enough room under that bridge. That is crazy. Poop Snake. It is Dreamos. So much is happening. I love that in my head I was like, oh yes, obviously I'm gonna fight Solidus as the, like, final boss. So much happened. I have no idea where this is going. Oh shit, we're in New York now.
Federal Hall.
Oh, that makes sense, Matic.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
No, he doesn't. He's an idiot.
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today.
Oh god.
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
It is May 30th here. We're a month off.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want.
He
what
does,
I wanted
Star.
to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
That's very fair.
The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works.
Right, no?
But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history,
I'm not sure, Brisket,
remembered
because I
as
don't
an
think
exon.
he is a clone.
That would be my legacy, my mark in history.
I think he's a normal
But
kid,
the
as far
Patriots
as
will
we know
deny
so
us
far.
Even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become
It's just all the snakes
the
are clones.
Sons of Liberty.
Who's calling? Why now? We're having a...
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How
He
is
said
that
the tagline.
possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
Oh, look at that,
Over
the skull.
past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by
GW,
layer in the
George
future of the
Washington.
White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup. A
Primordial
base of evolution.
soup.
We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
I have no idea where this is going.
Don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack.
Oh, it
listen
did.
carefully,
You're
like a
right.
good boy.
The mapping of the human genome
Bro,
was
shut up.
completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives through words,
Okay.
pictures, symbols.
That's true.
From tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations.
But
A small
generational
percentage
trauma
of
is a
whole
thing,
was
I'm pretty
selected
sure.
and processed, then passed on.
And
Not
I
unlike
think
genes, really.
some of it
That's what history
actually
is, Jack.
is passed
But in the
on.
current digitized world,
Like, I
trivial
think
information
genetically.
is
Maybe it's
accumulating every
bullshit. I don't know.
second, Preserved in all its triteness.
That's a cluster.
Never fading, always accessible.
Rumors
this
about
bullshit.
petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom.
This is really
and
interesting,
this is the
actually.
result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Yeah,
Everyone
Brisket.
withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary
weird.
information and memory
Honestly.
must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
This reminds me of Mass
Is that even
Effect.
your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
What?
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
That sounds so condescending.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find
For sure,
anything there.
Doremos.
Ironic
I really want to
that
talk
although
about Nier
self is
Automata
something that
right
you
now
yourself
because of
fashion,
this.
every time something goes wrong, you turn
But I'm
around
gonna
and
try
place the
and
blame
understand
on
what they're
something
saying
else.
to me.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
I mean, why
You've
not?
done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve
Who are you to
be
decide?
free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
I mean,
Building a
they're not
legacy
wrong,
involves
but
figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of
It's
course.
crazy that we talked
Anything
about
can be
AI in the
quantified
beginning of
nowadays.
stream, and
That's what this exercise was designed
this
to
is where it's
prove.
going.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that
I
right, Jack?
know, Zoe.
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation.
Ooh.
What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What? I'm so confused actually right now.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its
Had to
extreme
laugh.
circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You
Okay.
do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
They wanted to preserve history.
Rose can attest to that.
And
You
now they're
refused
saying
to see
the...
me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught.
I'm curious
You
what they're
pretended
going with
to be
that.
understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me.
You were a
The
shitty
only time
boyfriend.
you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona,
That was Emma, right?
experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It
The
will be a
line.
fight to the death.
Solidus at least
Capital.
wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation?
I need to
or
go to the
you,
bathroom so badly. I need them to
Solidus's
stop talking
creation?
so I can go pee.
Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
That was so much, and I really need to pause because I want to talk about how Nier Automata did not try to do the same thing and, in my opinion, did not even get close.
You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Oh my god. Oh no!
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because
I don't
I
understand.
needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation.
I don't
We're
understand
repeating
Solidus.
history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape.
I love
You'll
this art,
stay
by
in
the way.
endless loop. Your own double helix.
Your own double helix. That's crazy. What a line.
It's time we were both free.
Is I gonna cut his... Yeah. Shinkawa the go- Oh, my controller just fell. Thank God I did not skip the cutscene.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
Oh?
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
Oh shit.
Brace yourself.
Oh, with the two fingers like that? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. First of all, I gotta go pee. Second of all, I wanted to say I'm gonna really quickly just rip on Nier Automata for a little bit. I think that Nier tried to do the same thing as Metal Gear. I think everything that I thought was cool about Nier is not a bad game at all. I enjoyed Nier, but was underwhelmed. I think that everything that Nier was like trying to do with like breaking the fourth wall, kind of like also doing the UI thing and like kind of like messing with your head a little bit and trying to be like, this is a simulation, but not, but like, you know, like all that stuff, I think just builds on what Kojima already did with Metal Gear. And I also think that the story is, and their point is nowhere near as developed or interesting, in my opinion, as what... I mean, this is like super convoluted, and I think he's going a little insane with whatever he's trying to say and like the way he writes it and everything. But I think this is 10 times like done, like this is done 10 times better than Nier did it. Hot take. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for this. Maybe I'm not actually understanding like the full depth of Nier. I just think the story is a lot more compelling in this, and I think it's I think just more interesting, done in a more clever and just like thought out way than Nier did it. All right, now go piss. I'll BRB. Alright, I'm back. How we doing? Chat, you're cute. No, you, Star. Did you hear more hot takes? My hot takes are mostly about Nier, to be honest. In terms of narrative, I agree 1,000,000%. This is way more complex and interesting. I'm glad that you agree, because I feel like I'm often the odd one out when it comes to, like, not buying into Nier's, like, I don't know what the word would be, but, you know, not buying into Nier's, concept, or at least, like, the things that they're saying, as much as some other people do, and I don't know if it's, like, a me problem, or if it's really just that I guess the quality of the writing and the way they're doing it is actually, like, still maybe not as good. I wasn't talking about the execution, but mostly, like, what they're trying to say. But, yeah, the execution, yes. But I think it's just, like, yeah, overall just less, I don't know, done less well. Didn't complete every ending of Automata. Oh, okay. The way that Nier works is you have to keep going. So you might be missing a whole chunk of the game. I don't want to spoil, but you learn, like, there is, like, a true ending that you can get, if you keep playing. And I think you would get a lot more, like, if you haven't done it, you would get a lot more, I guess, like, clarity on what they're saying. And you get a bit more of the depth of the story, but even then, I didn't feel like it was as interesting. It is, like, it is still interesting, like, don't get me wrong, it didn't work as well for me, I think. Yeah, Rudy, I would agree with that. It is definitely it is definitely told to you and, like, just thrown at you, like, a lot is thrown at you. um I will say, like, Nier is pretty successful in, like, the way, in how it does it. I just don't think it's as interesting, maybe. It's been a few years since once that I played Automata, and every time I think about it or watch someone play, I just feel frustrated with character development and some of the ideas it is trying to juggle. Yeah, I think I felt kind of the same. I don't think I've heard anyone compare Nier Automata with MGS, but that's pretty interesting. I mean, I think uh, it's not quite exactly the same idea and, like, the same, like, endpoint, I think. I kind of forget what Nier says, to be honest. But it still kind of revolves around, like, and that's why I was thinking about Mass Effect, the Mass Effect comparison, where at the end of 3, like, I think the whole, like, thing with the series in Mass Effect is that, you know, humans, or, like, organic creatures, are flawed and bound to destroy each other. And I can't say that I, like, fully understand what they just told me in MGS2. So that's probably, like, I'm probably, like, reaching a lot. But it's like there's a lot of, like, questions about, like, in all three of those IPs. I think there's, like, or at least MGS2, there's, like, a lot of questioning about a sense of self and, like, how flawed humans, generalizing, are, and, like, or people at least are, and, like, just, like, a thing about, like, I forget exactly what Nier says, but there's, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are parallels to be made, and it's kind of interesting to see that MGS1 or MGS2 was exploring those ideas in that way. And I think even if it's like different from Nier's writing, I think maybe more successfully, to me at least. Nier's thing was more what it means to be human. This one is what is reality. That's fair, yeah. I mean, it's obviously very different, but I do think that Nier took a lot of inspiration. I didn't realize how much because I played it first, but my god. They took a lot of inspiration for Kojima, I think. MGS, you think this is what makes your identity? This is what makes your identity. Nier Automata, this is your identity. Everything about it is tragic and serves no point. Right. Brisket, I got pissed at the Mughals. I have not played a lot of Final Fantasy games. I've only played FF6, but I did not like Mog. Which game's Mughals? Because some are ugly and some are cute. Listen, Mog pissed me off. He was being like a facetious little bastard, and I don't like these characters. I did paint him. I do not like him. Is that why it's a tube? I guess so. That was a... Yeah, he is facetious. I don't know how I said that the first time, but... Your creator, Yoko Taro, is another Kojima type creator, but his obsession that you need to play his game so many times to get all endings is a chore. Sorry everyone, I just watch on YouTube. Not to mention that the gameplay in his games is mostly mediocre or worse looking at Drakengard in Nier 2010 version. Interesting, Vegito. I enjoyed the gameplay in Nier Automata. I actually thought it was kind of like, it felt pretty good to play. And that was the first game of his that I played, so playing it multiple times to get, like, all the endings, I didn't mind, because I thought that was, like, done in a way where it's not too discouraging. Some of it is a little discouraging because it gets long after a while, but, like, it was done in a way where I was like, okay, this is fine. There's enough variation that it's, you know, it's not too annoying, but I didn't know that the other games that he made were also like that. I love Final Fantasy, but I never played through 6, or most of the 2D ones. I enjoyed 6. That's the only one I've played. She hated Mog so much she put him through the sausage-making machine. Exactly. That's all he deserves. We're putting you in the contraption. No, the contraption. Automata's gameplay was actually good. The older ones were bad. Oh, okay, interesting. Until the remake of Nier 1, at least. I feel like with Kojima, games replays are optional, but help fully understand the story. I think it'd be really interesting, like, after having context for, you know, like, after having all the revelations, I think, like, replaying and having context for how everything, well, first of all, how everything is done in like a more like meta way too, because I think it's like really cool the way that the act of playing the game kind of also just comes into play, like for their idea in the first place. But definitely I can imagine it placing a lot more things into context. Yeah, exactly, Gikitsu. And even, like, just remembering, like, the way things have been done. Like, I really liked, what they did with the reveal of the simulation being a redo of Shadow Moses. I thought that was pretty cool, because, like, I don't know, you notice all of these things being, like, so similar. Like, yeah, exactly, it's so many layers. I really like that. Like when I said I didn't know that was like crazy to think, but I think it's pretty clever. I really enjoyed the way like everything is And I'm glad I played it also not too long after MGS1, that I remembered a lot of, like, the shots and everything where you're like, oh yeah, this is exactly in MGS1. Like the shots of Grey Fox and everything, like, you know it's intentional, but you don't realize, like, you just think it's like, oh yeah, it's like a nice little, like, you know, just like a MGS1 reference is on purpose for, like, fan service. But no, it's actually, like, part of the story, and I think that's, like, really fun. That's a really fun idea. Yeah, replaying it while paying attention to Miller and Naomi is great, yeah. MGS2 script was 800 pages, my god. I bet, though, if they reworded it, because I was down to Dreamos, I think a lot of what they're saying sometimes feels like they took a simple word and thought about a way to say it in more words. Like, I don't know, I feel like they just try, like, they write a sentence and then every noun, they're just like, okay, how can we say it in 3 or more words? I feel like you'd really like MGS4, but it's so inaccessible right now because it's PS3 only. Plot stuff is so wild, they really went for it. I'm a little scared of MGS4 now, because I feel like in those cutscenes that are really long, like, sometimes it starts losing me, and I'm, like, even that, I'm, like, barely hanging on. I'm like, oh my god, like, I gotta be locked in to understand even, like, half of what they're saying. So I'm really scared of MGS4. Yeah, when the Easter egg or reference becomes part of the plot twist, I think that's so fun. It's great fun, and while it's so confusing and back pain, I believe it. Reminds me of Star Wars, which would not have been anywhere near successful without the editor, Lucas' then wife who wasn't afraid to tell him no. Yes, I heard about that, and I think that's so cool, and I am so mad that I only knew about, what was her name, Marcia Lucas, right? Until, like, a couple years ago. Nice thing is that you can finally pause the cutscenes in MGS4, at least if you need a break. That's amazing. I think for streaming it, it would actually be really convenient because you can just, like, pause it and start talking about it and what you just, like, heard and maybe potentially, like, digest. I loved it, but it's all over the place. That does not surprise me. Been looking for a version to download, but I don't know where to get it for PS3 emulator, but I have my PS3 and have a CD copy with me. Yes, Tia, I saw that on Discord. I'm excited for you. Yeah, you should just, if you have a PS3, just play it on PS3. I only learned about her a few years ago too, and it made the prequels make so much more sense. Yeah. There's a lot to talk about with the MGS4 cutscene, so yeah, very helpful. A very severe script editor, yeah. Alright. Let's get back into fighting, I guess. Oh boy. Let's see how we fight him. Okay, I was trying to see if I could just, like, parry him, but... Ooh, the music is really good. What the hell? Where did that come from? Oh! Oh, from his crazy little boots. Wait, no! Wrong fucking button! I pressed A again instead of Y. I was like, yeah, we can hang off the ledge. Surprised he had beans yesterday. The fucking A button, dude. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
He was not shit-talking earlier. Ow. Where's my coolant? Do I have it? No.
Take this.
Okay, I wanted to see if I could block that with my sword. I cannot. Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
Oops. Apparently, yes. Ow. The camera is, I'm not used. Oh, so we are fully Spider-Man, huh? Oh. It gets a little, confusing. Oh. I never used that, by the way.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, wait! Shit. I forgot to press the action button. Okay, see? I don't know where I'm aiming. Chilled, hello!
Take this!
How are you?
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Good work, Jack. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Okay. You gonna do something with that? Who the fuck is calling me?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
I forgot about
That's
that.
just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
I forgot about that.
We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the? The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Yeah, I got the worst timing or the best.
Weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game.
But obviously, I'm gonna go beat him.
Weapon has no right.
Because I don't have a choice. Whenever I die, I die.
It's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Can I just like hug him or something? To be fair, I do want to beat this game. So I don't know if I should just like... Hello? Oh my god! Oh, look at that! Who gave that to me? If I wait too long, maybe there's a way I can leave. Sir? Why is he saying these things? Oops. Sir? Can you chill? I wish I knew how to just like. Ow. Ah! Oh, I can use the camera in this mode. Interesting. What if I take a picture of him? I have enough life. I can take a second to just hold on, I think it's X. Bro, can you just chill? Solidus, give me a second. Bitch. No. Wait, I got it. I got it. I got the shot. Anyways. I did exactly what they wanted me to do. What am I gonna do? Raiden, don't do it. Raiden, don't do it! Insane BM. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Kill Bill amount of blood, yeah. Oh, he's gonna fall onto George Washington? Insane. He was trying to talk. Look at that, they got the hand out. And you know what? I like that. Oh. Wow. He had enough strength to. I really like Jack's broken chain. Even though he really just did what the AI told him to do. That's a cool shot. Oh, have a good one, Brisket. I won't be around later, I don't think. We're gonna end stream in like half an hour at most, because I gotta make dinner. But thanks for sticking around. It was a pleasure hanging out. Have a good one. Oh, he went down. Wait. Dog tag? Since when? Who's... I wonder if this is...
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Based snake. Oh, he had it on when he was naked. That's right.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain
That's a
tells
good
you
point.
it is.
I agree with that.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
You really need to leave something behind.
Having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much faith you are willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I like that because
I don't know if
he
I
never
can.
got to decide for himself.
I know you didn't
Ever.
have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with it is
He
your
really
choice.
did, Dramos.
You mean start over?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Based
Clean
Snake.
slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Is that his dad's?
Dog tags.
Dramos. I forgot! I forgot!
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Oh, rip Dramos. Canonizing the playthrough, bro!
They taught me
I forgot I did that.
I know.
That's amazing, though.
Inherited freedom
That's
from all
awesome.
those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it.
Hell yeah.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Okay, I'm intrigued. No pressure, Biden.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Wait, did you really,
but I have a
Dramos?
feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
I love that.
Cheer up. We have
Wander.
a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Find Rose. The real one.
And people you need to talk to.
But he still has the AI in his head, though. Those are not destroyed. How does he decide to cut off, like, how does he... She's gonna be there, yeah. Why is she standing like that? What did her card say? Did it say Rosemary?
What's wrong?
Jack, what's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't
No pressure.
know.
Loaded
But
question.
we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See
Wait.
me for what I am, okay?
I know.
His hands are huge. Yeah, Raiden is like not dressed
Do you
for New York
remember this
City,
place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
He's dressed perfectly for New York. Actually, you're right. Oh my god, Bemmy!
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What
Break
kind
the cycle.
of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Aw, cute. Okay. Good luck to you, Raiden. I hope it works out. I hope you get to be a dad and live a very normal life with Rose. Breeder propaganda. All is well that ends well. That's all for the computer, but I guess not. Oh.
And the sky up above.
Oh, this is very pretty.
What am I made of?
What do you mean Mailing was in the credits?
Am I hurt and pain, or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below, and
Thank you for the DGs.
every child I know.
That was very fun. Oh, if you save a bunch in the tanker, damn! I did not do that.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end.
Wait, what? Nastasha Romanenko? In the Darkness of Shadow Moses? She wrote a book? What is this? Nastasha? You're to start 3? I think I'm actually gonna start Yakuza 4. We're playing Yakuza 4 tomorrow. Goodbye, ZG. Do you know Metal Gear Rising and do you have interest in playing it? Is it Rising Revengeance? I kind of... Because I think someone accidentally said something that was spoilery, I actually skipped... Like, people were talking about it and I ended up not catching up on chat. I do have interest in playing it now that I know this is the continuation of Raiden's story. And I kind of want to see where it goes. After 4th game? Okay. That explains what Shield is awake. Yes. Would have to be after MGS4? Okay. I mean, to be fair, I am not making any plans right now. No plans for past MGS3 for now. Because I don't want to, like, be like, oh, I'm gonna play these games and this and that. So we're just... So far, no plans. You have to play 4 first. Okay. Like, I don't know, after 3, I don't know how soon after if I, like, play MGS4. And that's not a promise, either.
Things in life are free. Little sounds of laughter.
Just so that you guys don't hold me up to any words I may have said. And don't ask me for MGS4. After I do 3, let's be clear. Too sketchy to play nowadays? Don't ask me for shit. That's right, Wander. Yeah, that's what I've been told, Ryan, anyways.
Make time refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye.
This is a really nice song. I mean, Dramos, if you end up, I mean, if you do, maybe I'll have to. And I do need to focus on Yakuza. I don't mind playing both series, but I got a lot of Yakuza games to play.
It's there that I'll find in a
GS4 PC emulation is still one of the hardest games to run even today, so many crashes. On PS3 it runs many times at 20 FPS, holy shit. I do have a strong lead, oh shit. To be fair, is it hard to get a PS3? Like, do people not like at yard sales or whatever, or online on eBay for like cheap? Would it be that hard? Depends on the model. Train a second character through VR simulation, have them play Yakuza? You know what, that's really smart. I should do that. Not at all? Okay. Sonic Up, tried the PC emulator, crashed a couple times, not easy to navigate the emulator either. Yeah, I've never played anything on emulator. So, I don't think for me, with the little technical knowledge I have, it would probably not be that easy. Oh, that's more than I thought. It's not overly pricey, but that's more than I thought. Maybe RPCS3 has a MGS4 tuned version, as I heard. All settings optimized for that game only. Oh, damn. For that much, just learn to emulate? Yeah. Or just, like, get... Like, I'm sure I have, like... I probably have friends that have PS3 somewhere. I don't know. It's probably not that hard to find. I know people. Literally, I could probably ask around. You gotta buy the game too? I don't know if they shut the PSN store down. Like, I think locally I probably have, like, people around me who, like, there's gotta be at least one person that lives close by that probably has one that I know. Elf literally streamed MGS4 a few months ago, you could ask her. Oh, cool, okay, I did not know that. Don't PS3 sound like jet engines, or was that a PS4? I think it was a PS4.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
Wait, isn't that what he says at the end of
MGS1?
MGS1?
Much more than just DNA.
Or am I crazy?
Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen.
What movies do you guys think that Snake watches?
Anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Toy Story, I believe it.
We need to pass the torch.
I like that it ends
and
with
let
a
our
snake
children
speech.
Read our messy and sad history by its light.
Escape from New York, yep.
We have all
Same
the
brain.
magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably
That's
come to
probably
an end
why
sometime,
he. Yeah,
and
obviously,
new
actually, you're
species may
right.
rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we
That's
still
where he
have
got
the
his name from.
responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Absolutely, Ryan. That was so fun. I loved this.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
It's all a simulation. People were pretending to be the Patriots. Oh, okay, playtime, 19 hours. That was faster than MGS1, I think. I think it took me like 25 hours and... Or maybe not, I don't know. Save 27 times only? Oh, continue 98 times! Alert mode 101 times. Killed 137 people. Okay. Used 102 rations. This is all kind of in the same ballpark of like how many times I've done things. That's kind of fun. What will the score be? Not great. Elephant? That does not sound good. Was I really loud? Is that what it means? Was that does not sound like a good... Oh, you ate a lot of rations? Okay. New item? They know I love a good camera. It means I have a wonderful memory and precious ivory. That's true, Dramos. I like... Okay. I had it in the plant episode, though. What are they talking about? Beautiful. Oh, you check the animal score through the site? That's fun. Yeah, I already had a camera. I don't know. I really liked this. I had a lot of fun playing it. Oh, let's watch this for real this time. Another time. Once again, for the last time, because I usually did not look at what they showed in the trailer. You can check sometime the GameCube remake of MGS1 cutscenes on YouTube directed by... Oh, was that the statue of George Washington? Maybe. Oh, wait, this was a Declaration of Independence. Wasn't it? Or something? Oh my god. Who said something about the Declaration of Independence being written by AI? Yeah, Doom, what the hell? That's crazy. Okay, DNA. Olga. I really liked Olga. I wish she had a bit more screen time and a bit more, like... a bit more importance in the plot, but then again, there were so many characters and so many factions and... like, I get it. Fortune, I really liked Fortune. I thought she was a great character. And the last scene that she gets is insane. I don't remember Snake falling in the water at any point like that. Was it because it was normally a Raiden thing and they like replaced it with Snake? Ray, you missed the ending! You did! Like this part, I don't remember that. Oh, when he blew up the C4 in the tanker. Okay, yes, you're right. This was really cool. I really like this a lot. It changed! Let's go! I love that. What is this? Oh no. I did get the elephant rank. I saw that Vampy did just start stream. I did see that she started stream. I wonder though, I think Sailor is live and she's been raiding us a bunch when we were playing MGS2. And she is also playing a stealth game, so I kind of want to raid her when we do raid out, which I think will be very soon because I need to get going. But last thoughts? Oh, non-canon fun missions. Okay. Knees just started? Fuck. Knees is playing? Oh my god, we have not been raiding Knees in forever because she... Oh shit. But yeah, last thoughts on MGS2. I really liked it. I think the gameplay was better than MGS1. In the end. Yeah, struggle right now. I don't know how to rate both. I don't think we can. But I'll definitely shout out whichever or whoever I don't rate. Little tidbit I forgot to mention about the ending. There were cutscenes from the ending which were cut due to 9/11 happening. Right, someone mentioned that too. Specifically when Arsenal crashes into New York. That whole sequence was cut. That's why it just jumps to Raiden and Solidus. That makes sense, yeah, because it's like, oh, how do we get there? It's like a little confusing, but... Oh, perma removed. It's never been seen. Okay. Yeah, Zooey, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm glad you could stick around for the end. Paragon or Renegade. I'll probably shout out Knees and Raid Sailor because she's playing a stealth game. She Knees is gonna be playing Doom Eternal. But I think she just started streaming too. And Sailor, I think they're both not there right now, but you should definitely watch both of my friends. Because everyone's cool. Wait, no, Sailor is here. She's not BRB. And Knees is also here, actually. Regarding the intro they did, showed you can aim and hold both back buttons. You can aim above the cover. Oh, I didn't know that. My god, friends playing my favorite games. Yeah, let me shout out Au revoir Kneecaps. We'll raid Sailor, but I'll shout out Knees. If you guys are wanting to see some Doom gameplay, she is going to be playing Doom Eternal. She is a music producer and talks a lot about music on her stream. and sound design, and it's really cool. She's done a lot of reactions to the Doom soundtrack, and it's her first playthrough of Doom, so don't backseat. And yes, that Knees. Do you know her? Knees is very cool. She's my friend, and she is gonna be playing Doom, and it's really entertaining. Yeah, she loves the Doom music, and she has like lots of really cool insight about that stuff. But we're gonna raid Sailor because Sailor is also really cool, and she's also playing some stealth game, and she's raided us a bunch also recently. Yes, her and her brother do some really cool covers and really cool original music as well. If you check out Dungeon Playlist, it's very, very cool music if you're a D&D player. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Tomorrow we'll be starting Yakuza 4. I'm very excited for that. Next week, I'm not entirely sure what it's all gonna look like because I wanna stream the Summer Games Fest on Friday. But we'll definitely be playing... Yes, hold on. Oh, wait, is it Raid 1 and 2 now? No. Why did it not... Okay, there we go. The raid messages are, yeah, Karo raid, or whatever you want, really. Yeah, we're gonna raid Sailor. She is playing, I think it's also her first playthrough. She's stealthing. So it should be right, like, pretty nice after MGS. Same theme. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. This has been really, really fun. I'll definitely play MGS 3 at some point. I don't know when yet. But tomorrow we're starting Yakuza 4, same time as today, and I'm excited for that. And then we'll probably also keep going with GTA 5 here and there. It's not all gonna be Yakuza 4 probably, and then we'll see what else we do. But it's gonna be fun.